Hello, survivors! My window is open because it was pretty warm earlier, but it's actually a bit better now. If it's too noisy, I can close it. But it should be okay. It should be okay. You bored? No, well, I like streaming, man. Streaming's actually pretty fun. But at the same time, this new event's starting up, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to just have some live coverage of it, basically. I know some people might be interested in see how it goes. They might take their time. And that's about it. That's about it. I've got some bonus stuff to do as well. What are we looking at? We're looking at 5 minutes until the tournament starts. I'm going to start in chambers. I'll do 2 stages in chambers, then do all my stages in ups, and then I'll come back to chambers and then do the rest of my natural energy. And I might can, I might not can. The reason I'm thinking about not canning is... Actually, it is too loud for me. One sec, I'm just going to close my window. Okay, I'm back. That's a bit better. It's closed open now, so there's going to be some air. But it has been warm today. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? But yeah, what I was talking about, the reason I don't think it's good to can in this event, at least initially, is we do not know how hard it gets. And eventually you could get to the point where you cannot pass anymore, and you've got like, I don't know, you could have like 20 hours of natural energy to come, and you've canned to get to a point where you can't pass anymore. So I would not can early, I would can late. The only downside of that is if you're in a top faction, potentially another faction could be canning early to win the tournament, because that's how the tournament works. It's the first faction to complete it all. You can't farm it, so it's different. It's different. Let me look at chat, guys. I'm gonna just check out chat. We have Ethan checking in nice and early. You got Rocket Abe. Congrats. Congrats. And no, I'm not bored. Never bored. Just love to stream, man. What's up, Moon? My faction came 3rd in the level up with 96 million. I was like, wait a sec. And I got both the Javi and the Abe from the League store from the 5-star pools. Oh, nice. Congrats. What's up, Yura? How you doing? Nikito, what's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hello, other survivors. Yes, hello, other survivors. Hey, buddy, what's up? De echt. I can't hear it. When does it go live? In 2 minutes? It goes live in 3 minutes. Should be, at least. It said 10 PM PST, which is in 3 minutes. It's a faction event as well, so we've got to get on this. AKA unrelenting. Well, that's good. I mean, if they're gonna spend, like the more spenders that spend, guys, the better the free stuff is, because they scopely get their money, then they're willing to give out free stuff. Basically, that's my idea of probably how it goes, right? Damn, I forgot to tweet out the stream. Damn, have I got time? I've got 2 minutes. We can do this. Let's tweet it out. Hit up that Twitter zone, log in. Oh my god, it's gonna be so tight. Okay, tweet is going out. I saved the... Yes. Yes. I saved the image. We good. We good. Okay, I'll open the weapons after I've spent some of my natural energy. Did I tweet that out properly? New event live gameplay. Nice. Okay. Fort Town. Let me just spend my 1 energy on... Let me just spend my initial energy on both my regions. Literally, I think the event just started. Where is Fort Town? Is it down here? Fortified cabin? No. Fort Town. How do I do that again? Faction activity. No. No. Cannot see. Fort Town. Cannot no see. It's just starting. Right about now. Okay, no. Okay, let me just, sorry, okay, there we go. There we go. I was close. I was close. Okay, we're going to spend 2 energy here. And then we're going to go on to the other region. It is absolute defense first. And I've got crits on everybody. So if I get wiped on the first stage... Oh, it's okay. We're good. We've got a crit leader and crit weapons. As long as we get rid of the absolute defenders. And I'm going to be in the zone of, like, not rushing. What kind of stats have these guys got? Is it high HP and stuff already? Yeah, pretty decent. But it's still bronze, so it's still going to be easier. It's just going to be harder than it was before. And there's a lot more stages. We'll check it out after I just spend my initial energy. Okay, more walkers. Making it easy for us at the get-go. Walkers. Nice, I'll take it, I'll take it. We'll get you in there for the rush up. And we'll get you in there for the rush up as well. I'm not usually doing this on crit stages this early, but yeah, I'll alter a little bit. I hate that Shiva does her stun like this so often now. She's been massively nerfed now. That active just popping off for no reason is so annoying. I'd much prefer AP game. Three stage. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad early on. It's not too bad. I'm going to switch regions and just get my initial attacks in there. I've got half an hour to come back. 2 out of 50. 2 out of 50. Oh my god. That's so bad. It's going to take ages. And the events last the same amount of time. Oh my god. Okay, let me scroll down. Who else is here? What's up, James G? Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. The event was just literally just started. Wait. No. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay, and I've got crits in here as well. Did I have crit weapons? I hope I did. Looks good. Once I do this, I can just stop for a second. I've got 15 minutes to get the next ones in. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me just check chat. What's up, James G? I'm good, man. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. Lee B. James G. Lee B. Kenny. Hey, I'm French. Welcome to the channel, Kenny. Welcome. What's up, Just Some Gamer? How you doing? Is it solo or faction? This is faction. This is a faction event. You only get 1 point per stage. So far I've scored 1 point in this region. Great stuff. Just gonna get some rushes up. Let me just load everything up. I wish you could save teams. Like this would be my like if I came up against a green stage, this would be my green crit team just to save time. That's going to come, guys. I don't think it's going to come anytime soon, but I've seen it in other mobile phone games, so it's going to come. It's got to come. Let me see. What's up, Jacko? Sebastian? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys' weekends? Hope you had a good weekend, guys. RJ Thrills, can I get a shout out? Just have to say hello, man. Just have to say hello. I try and get through everyone in the chat. I'll try and be that guy. Alice lead with Rosita, Glenn, Alpha, Sandy. Sound good. Alice lead, Rosita, Glenn. You don't need Rosita there. Sandy's good. If you have a shield, it'll be better than Rosita. You don't need Rosita there. Even a 5-star shield would be better than Rosita. It'll give you 1 turn, basically. You've got the... Is that command, Glenn? What other options do you have? Maybe Laurie? No, actually you don't need Laurie. You've got Alice. Who else could be good? Oh, my volume's really high. One sec. There we go. Forgot I turned it up because I was listening to music. I can't think of who else would be good for your team. Well, we didn't check the stats, but we did one-shot someone quite early. Okay, it's not too bad. The initial is not too bad. I was thinking it was going to be like legendary straight away. I was getting worried. But it's not too bad. It's just a lot more stages, though. And a different format. In terms of point scoring. The rewards are better. And they are definitely better. I'm going to just auto now. Should be okay, too. Mr. Bomb, hello. I'm not really sure who else you could use instead of Alice. Maybe Cal, if you've got Cal, he's actually pretty decent on attack. This Cal that I've got here, because he can give Guardian Shields and he's got Taunt. So you get a little bit of control to get past shields before Alice goes off. And you can get stun on attack as well. Interested to see how this event goes. I have a feeling it's basically going to end up catering to well and pay-to-play factions and leave the rest of us in the dust. No. The rewards are better, like, for milestone rewards, and generally speaking, this maybe sounds bad, but generally speaking, this is what free-to-play should be looking at in terms of what they can gain from this. The end placement rewards aren't that bad either, to be honest. Rank rewards, you can get, let's say you're a faction that comes 11th to 20th, you're getting a Lilith and a Ulysses, which is better than you would have got in those positions anyway. And you're getting one piece of the high-end gear, which is better than the gear you would have got anyway in that position. So it's definitely better rewards all round. But you're right in that it is going to be... It's basically hoping that more people would spend at the higher end. But because more people are going to spend at the higher end, the lower end is going to get better rewards because of it. It's kind of like how War is. War has the best rewards because more people are likely to spend on it at the higher end. And because more people are likely to spend it in the higher end, they're willing to give out better rewards over the course of the entire tournament, like for everyone in the tournament. It just sort of trickles down. But if you can come like third, you're getting 3 of these bags or 4 of these bags, 4 of these bags, which is sick, The weird thing is getting 1 point though. I can't see my points. Where does it have my points? It says I got 400 points. Okay, maybe I'll get it wrong. Maybe the farm is 1 point. Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe the farm is 1 point. They didn't really word it very well. They said clearing a stage is 1 point, unless they meant re-clearing a stage. They might have worded it wrong. Let's have a little look. Let me just check this. Who else? Mr. Bomb. Welcome. I'd already say welcome, but you get twice. Go scroll down, guys, because I'm catching up. Kieran, the Walking Breadstick, Daniel. Thank you guys for tuning in. What server it is? Look, this is Upson, and I also play on Chambers. I'm just gonna clear it in Upson first. I'll get some walkers, nice. Alice lead with Alpha, Sandy, Rosita, and Glenn Sanders. I've already said. Don't spam messages too much. If I don't get to your message straight away, just give it a moment. I got Wayland with just 1 pull. So happy. Congrats. It's really weird that they promo Wayland when they just bring in Leon in the store. That's really weird, you know. But anyway, it's on. Let's do this. Yes. Good thing the reward is 4 bennies. Yeah, for completing bronze, you get 4 bennies, which isn't actually that bad. It is 50 stages, so it's going to take you 6 cans, effectively, if you want to complete that in one go. But natural energy, you should be able to complete 1, maybe 2. So you could be able to get 8 bennies from this as a free-to-play. Okay, I am getting assault. Oh, no, wait. Assault tickets. No, okay, it's 1 for the farm and then 240 for the bonus. So you still get bonus points. That's really weird that they didn't mention that it was bonus points still. That post was a bit misleading in that. All good. My weekend was okay. No complaints. I've basically been chilling. Last week I said I was going to take a week off. I'm just streaming for an hour today because I'm relaxed. And yesterday, in the last like 24, 48 hours, I produced like 4 or 5 videos or something. Went ham. It's good. It was a good weekend. You're going to send a Discord photo. Okay, I'll check it after my stream ends. I'll check it. By the way, lockdown, any plan on using Leon? To me, he has potential to get destroyed with bad rush and active skill. His active should be defense down to a line of enemies. Yeah, defense down to a line and AP to self would have actually been really nice in terms of just being able to either be commanded himself the next turn or potentially just wait for the next turn for his rush based on getting the AP. I don't think he's that bad. He's just not great, you know? He's just okay. And I think it would have been okay if the returning ascendable was better. But, okay, I've got 20 minutes, so I'm probably a bit late on this moon, sorry. Okay, down the bottom somewhere. This one. Is it this one? There are no recent attacks. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. What does this one do before I attack? 20% survivors. Makes sense. Makes sense. There you go. How long does it take to get on beta region, and are you on it now? I'm not on it right now, but I have got access to beta. I'm not sure. Some people have signed up to beta recently and said, "Oh I'm not been getting in it straight away." I don't know how it works. You might not get in it right away, and it might just enable for you. Like they might enable it periodically. You might have got in just past the cutoff, but they let you in, and then you're in basically for the next one. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm going to stack this so that people can get some free attacks. As it just crashed, yes. GG. And his rush, I'm not sure if I lost energy there. I did. I lost energy. Lovely. Lovely. It's a good job that territories isn't like really, really important. Because if you're losing energy like that, it's so annoying. Oh, yeah, that is true. I hadn't looked at the rewards yet. Some nice stuff for sure. Yeah, the rewards are nice. But you are 100% correct that it is basically trying to make SR more profiteering. But at the same time, it is going to be more of a challenge. Can you imagine having like some massive stacked out roster of all the promos and having to do normal SR? I can wreck normal SR basically on autofill until the end of Legendary. Like, which I can kill basic like Walker teams with just an Eric defense team. Which is going to be really boring for someone with loads and loads of promos, just because they've got the characters make the game so easy. So a more difficult SR is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just not sure about the 50 stages personally. That's just my thing. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. What's up, Bloodline? What's up, Cygnus? The boys are here. The boys are here. What's up, guys? How you doing this evening? How's your weekend, guys? Weather's pretty decent in London, boys. How's it good for you? Hopefully it's good for you. It was a bit warm earlier. I had to... Oh, damn, I didn't stack. I had to open the window. It was all warm. All kinds of warm. Okay. Let me just get through the energy and we can just have a look at the store again. Have a little checkaroo. So that, I mean, it is more difficult. Because look at this attack and defense stats, and this is off the bat. I feel sorry for any new people coming to the game. This is going to be almost impossible for them. Can you imagine coming into this? Like, I'll switch to another region where I haven't got any characters. I don't think I'm actually in a faction in other regions, to be fair. But, you know, it's going to be really off-putting to have to do... Like, I think the first 8 stages, or like, maybe there should be like an entry level that is 8 stages, okay? What about that? Where it's just 8 stages where really easy. It's your initial 8 energy, and you get a decent reward for finishing the first 8 stages, right? And that way, any new people that come to the game should be able to complete those 8 stages. And this is on Nightmare mode, yeah? And then after that, it goes into the normal stages, like the normal Nightmare mode right now, or the Nightmare challenge right now. And then it's hard, but at least they've got something out of it. Because right now, they're not going to get any completion rewards. They're not going to be able to complete 50 stages, you know? And they're not going to barely complete any stages at all for any rewards. And then, imagine how you feel like that. Do you want to log into that game? Probably not. So, I think that could be something that's added. Does this almost guarantee that there is going to be another FA thing like last time? No, 100% there is going to be another FA thing. I made a video on it like 2 days ago. It's called Trial by Fire. Check my video history. Leon is garbage. I think he could be okay against tough characters, but he's not going to be able to anti-trait decap very easily without them being already weakened, which they could be. They could be. He's like just a lesser version of Tyrese, but quite a bit of a lesser version of Tyrese, unfortunately. Probably should have killed him first, but hey. Hey! Doesn't matter. I have 7,000 tickets for League Store. I should wait for Wyatt or get a 5-star. Do not get Wyatt. I would say if you're... let me check your roster. Did you post it on my Discord? You need to post your roster on my Discord and I can tell you. But if you haven't got a deep roster, I think that Leon would probably be useful for you. He is the most useful character in there out of the Ascendables. So if you need Ascendables, he is the most useful one. But I'd say the most useful character in there is probably Abraham in terms of tower clearance. He's very good for taking out towers in war. It's even better if you've got two. So if you've already got one, so 2 Abrahams is great. I think it makes sense for them to promo Wayland here. Personally, I think this is going to be his last ever promo. Yeah, I mean, it's a mixed bag, isn't it? It would have been scummy if they did it last week and then did this as the league character. So that would have been scummy. So it's not scummy. It's just weird, in my opinion. I don't know. It's just strange, you know. I think they did it with... Did they do it with Solange as well when she was like... The Christmas... Oh, no, wait. That was Camilla. I think they had a returning character when Solange was around. Can't really remember. And it was like a revive that was just better than Solange. I was like, oh, okay. And the return character is bad. This season, I think the bags are really good. I think people are kind of underestimating those bags. 20 of those bags only cost 40k season tokens. You're guaranteed at least 20 Ulysses and Lilith. Guaranteed. That's actually pretty good. Just that off the base is fine. Then you're guaranteed 20 pieces of gear, which are all pretty good pieces of gear. And then you're guaranteed at least 20 uncommon trainers. That's like the worst low-end guarantee. Like, I've said about this in the past. I don't know if you guys ever listen to me. But the best thing to look at when you look at something that's RNG is the minimums. Okay? Always look at the minimums. So look at the bag. And then the minimums are those two. Lilith and Ulysses. So when you claim 20 bags, you're going to get 20 of one of those two. Okay? The minimums on this one is the lower end gear, so this stuff down here, but you're going to get 20 of these. That's still good. And then the minimum here is 1 Burt. But at the same time, it isn't like you're getting 20 Burts and nothing else. You're getting 20 of the other stuff as well. But you could just, you only have to hit the, I would say you only have to hit the top end once, and this is already amazing. If you get 20 Liliths once, it's sick. The gear, I mean, that's complete RNG, but all of this stuff is useful. If you get 10 Bennies once, it's amazing. So I think this bag is actually pretty good. It is actually fairly cheap as well. And you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy one of these bags right now, because someone did ask if this bag opens instantly when you buy it, or if it goes to your inventory. Hopefully it goes to your inventory, but it could potentially just open instantly, so we'll see. And it goes to inventory. Okay? So if you want to claim these, you can just claim them all, and then it just sits in your inventory. It is a shame that you can't just claim them all at the same time, like there's no like add all. But yeah, if you want to claim these, you can just claim them all. I'm definitely going to claim the bags this season. That's the thing I'm 100% certain on, because everything in here I need. There's nothing in here I don't need, except probably the thing I don't need the most is Ulysses, but everything in here I need. When it comes to the other stuff, I haven't really decided on in terms of what I'm going to take. I'll probably take Leon on one of my regions at least, just to test him out. But that bag is really good, guys, 100%. I wouldn't say you should prioritize it. The characters are always good. But that bag is very good, especially if you've got a massive excess in those tokens. So how many Rocket Abe do you need to collect for one region? If you get 2 Rocket Abes, you can't collect more than 1 per season. But if you get 2 Rocket Abes, it'll be good. What's up? Let me see. Any plan on pulling league bags? I'm going to probably go for all of them, Damas. I'm probably going to go for all of them. I signed up a year and a half ago and still haven't got beta. Make sure you use the new link. Make sure you use the new link. Weather is awesome. The boys are back in town. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not going to be able to comment much because I'm going to watch the stream on my TV and play Walking Dead on my phone. No worries, man. No worries. Thanks for tuning in on the TV, though. I appreciate it. I picked Leon up thinking about him for an 8% team. I mean, that early initial damage could be good. Look. Leon and Javi, guys. Right? Leon and Javi. As much as this is you got to deal with what we've got in terms of free to play. He does look swag as hell though. Look at his image. That is just like that is not a zombie apocalypse. I don't get what anyone says. But anyway, let's just check out Javi. Those two, the combo of those two, the synergy between those two will work really well. And Javi is a lot of the time he's on those 8% teams just because of that big damage buff that he gives. He was the login rewards. A lot of people have him. If you didn't get him from that login rewards, it actually kind of sucks because you can't get him elsewhere. Maybe they should add this guy to other parts of the game. But it's a 6-star. You can see what his rush does. It is up to 2 teammates get 100% attack for 2 turns. If that goes on to Leon, that turns Leon into like a better character than Wayland in terms of damage output on his rush. So the synergy between those two is potentially pretty decent. There is definitely combos that you can do. Connor as well, defense down, instantly makes his rush more strong. You know, there's definitely combos that you can do. I grabbed that Rocket Abe. I'm probably going to do the same. I've got Rocket Abe on one of my regions. I might have 2 already, so I'm not sure. I don't think you need 3, but I tried to get all those 5 stars because of potential ascension. True, if you haven't got them already, I think I've got Eugene on both my regions. I think I pulled Eugene recently from. I would say hold off though. Don't just claim early, because if you look in here, I think it's this one. Where is it? This one. Eugene is in elite character tokens. I pulled him on my last end of month rewards like 2 weeks ago. If you check out my end of month rewards, I got this guy. I got RTP Rick on one of my regions, but I also got Eugene. So I got the lightning reflexes guy as well. So it's a little bonus. Look, how many Rocket Apes do you need to collect for one region? I already read that one. God, I'm reading the same comments twice. But I would say 2 is fine. I mean, 3, I guess, work as well, but 2 is fine. It'll be great to see Rocket Ape get a 6-star. I mean, the reason maybe this damage dealer gets 700% damage to all enemies, that would be great. I don't see that happening. He's mainly just as a walker clear, you know? Gabe dropped at the end of the Solange event. His initial promo was the last. Yeah, that was it. It was like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was just weird. It was just like a reminder to free to play that your character's not as good as other characters. That's the only thing that makes it feel weird, you know? Yeah, you've got a new character, nice, but here's a better one, and that's the only thing that I don't like about that. But hey. Let me see. Do you think Green Javi will be ascended? I think they said every character they hope to be ascendable at a certain point. I'm still waiting for Lightning Reflexes, Eugene at the moment, just to come around. I sent my roster on Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. In season 10, they will ascend the Telltale tunes. They will only ascend when these tunes are rare to get. I mean, I think most people who like Telltale hold on to their Telltale characters, you know? Oh, I nearly clicked X. I'm waiting for Eugene, right? He is in here. I'm pretty sure he is in here. I bought all 20 and only received about 6 Liliths. That sucks. That sucks. There he is. So I got him from Elite Character Token. So if you do want this... No! Okay, if you do want this guy... I nearly didn't click it in time. If you do want this guy, I would say wait until the end of the season. Just because you can get him elsewhere at the moment. And if you're a collector, that sort of thing. Just to save some season tokens. If you've got loads of season tokens, go for it. You know, who knows? But then the next season they could add new stuff. Okay, I think I spent all my energy. I have. I've got 2 weapons to open. I think I'm going for a huge bonus for Tobin. And I'm going for absolute defense for Mercer. I did put very large on Mercer's weapon. It didn't crit, so it was very large. And then I put him in a team, and then I was looking at the team, and I was like instantly like, that is too much of a window. He needs to have absolute defense to really be good. So instantly I just wiped it and put in an absolute defense attempt. Okay, checking comments again. Do you want left or right, guys? Which one do you want me to open, left or right? But 40k season tokens was 2 ascendables. I already have about 20 Ulysses and Lilith and can't really use them. I really need more 6 stars. So this isn't a really waste for me. I only need Abe. I'd still say Leon's worth picking up. But if you're not really sold on Leon, don't worry about it. I will pick him up in one of my regions, and I will probably ascend him like early-ish and hopefully do a gameplay video early-ish. I was going to do a gameplay video for Charlie and Regina, but I don't think I needed to. I think they were pretty self-explanatory. Regina was good on defense teams. You probably came up against her a few times. And Charlie was just obvious that he was just a taunt, 100% taunt, and his manic was unique. So I think that should have sold themselves, really. I wish next season would be better than this, man. Hopefully, season 6. We'll see what... It's about the returning ascendable. Those ascendables, there's a lot on those to be actually any good. There is already in foreign pool 20 league bags, and the dude pulls on 18 single Ulysses and only 2 Lilith. Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. There are going to be people that only pull Ulysses. There's going to be people that only pull Lilith. There should be odds on those bags, 100%. That SR is awful. I lost half my roster so quickly. Yeah. I mean, how long have you been playing the game, Solid Snake? How long have you been playing the game? Okay, right, left. We need 5. Whichever one gets the 5 first, guys. So 2 more lefts or 2 more rights. Do type left or right, and I'll just claim the weapon, basically. Us free to play ain't ever getting good start. I mean, we got Michelle, and she was power gated, but she was like right now, guys. There's no event going on. So in solo tournaments like Level Up, if you're free to play, you should not be going in on these tournaments. I'm gonna hit 500k because it gives SR cans, and I'm probably going to stop at that point. But I hit 3 million in my faction tournament because I try and do as much as possible for my faction, regardless. I basically bankrupted my resources going for 3 million. But in solos, this is where you can hold back. The second there's a new event that pops up where you need event stuff in here, like for if like they bring back the candy event, if they bring another event like for a character, that's where you need to save your resources for, basically. That's what you need to save your resources for. Left. Okay, left wins. Okay, left always wins. I think this is the Mercer weapon, so we'll see. We'll see where it is. It's not. It is. Is there going to be a very large bonus? But I can keep that on him for a moment. Let me just calculate. Yeah, he's going to be enough. I can keep that on him for a moment. And on the right-hand side, this is where we need the crit. This is where we definitely need the crit. It's Mercer's weapon. Okay. Okay. Come on, give us that absolute defense. Reflect. It's a higher crit. I mean, that would be okay for Walker Hordes. I mean, he wouldn't take much damage. Nah, I'm going to reset that. We're going to reset that. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do it twice. A day and 7 hours. A day and 7 hours. Oh, I might have enough. 24. No, I'm not going to have enough. No. Okay, so weapons I build next are going to be for my next stream, which is Thursday. I'm not going to reset Tobin's weapon. I'm just going to reset Mercer's. Actually, I think Tobin should be geared now. Let me just mod him up. I have got him in my... I have got like a messed around defense team now. How would I gear him? He doesn't need too much stuff. He doesn't need too much stuff. Defense against fast. He kind of needs stun resist. I can give him defense while stunned if I've got that. I do not. AP down. This just in the meantime. 49%. Okay. And then we'll give this guy HP. Oh, I don't have any high HP mods. Defense on defense. Crit. 34. 34. And man, I don't have any stun resists. It must be on my other characters. Okay, we've got some decent stuff here though. And we'll go for the AP down. Okay, Moon, do you want to attack me? You'll probably wreck me, but I think everything else is geared up. What's he got? I don't actually have too much in the way of stun resist, to be honest. I just want to know if it takes time to kill this team. I don't think I've got a good defense team in terms of winning, but I want to know if it takes time. That's all I really want to know. If you're here, Moon, hit me! Hit me! How can you go to another region? You click options in the bottom right hand corner, regions, and then you see it says transfer. It's grayed out at the moment because there's a faction event going on. So after the faction event finishes, you'll be able to go to another region. Basically, as simple as that. Okay, I'm actually going to can in this because I think I can probably get up. Let me just calculate how many cans it's going to require to finish it. It's probably going to be a hell of a lot of cans. Okay, 250 stages. Let me get out the calculator. 250 stages divided by 8. 30 cans to complete. But we're also going to get natural energy for 24 hours. So 24 hours times 4. So 250 minus 96 because of the natural energy, and then minus 8 because we have initial energy, and then divided by 8 means you have to use 18 cans to finish SR. Like, minimum. If you want sleep, let's say if I want to have a solid 8 hours sleep twice, that means I'm going to miss out on 8 times 4. So that's going to be 32, 32, 64, 64, 64 divided by 8. Another 8 cans. So you're looking at 27 cans to finish SR tournaments and have a night's sleep at the same time. I probably actually won't try and complete it, because oh, okay, I didn't actually know. I never read that star ranking one-time bonus thing. I've never read that before. I've never read that. Oh, sorry, my bad. My Carl team is indeed up. I'll just part of the right team in a second. Applaud Lock for being one of the few peeps who hit 3 million 66. I could have hit more, but like I said, I've kind of bankrupted myself. Like I'm down to like 300 in my training grounds now, the 2 stars. I actually went through my basic tokens. I claimed so many basic tokens. Like I'd say like 500. Just to get through some of them. My training grounds have been hit pretty hard recently. I've played for like 2 years or so, but I restarted on one of the newer regions, and I'm the number 1 faction. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. If you've got like a slimmer roster, SR is always difficult. Did you beat me anyway? You did. And at least, well, 6 turns. It took 6 turns, considering it is my Carl team. Okay. I think this team's going to take the same amount of time, to be honest. But we'll see. There you go. There you go. So look, if you get an idea about new specialist skill, what your specialist skill name and what is the action about it. I don't know. I love crit. Like, not just from this game. Historically in MMORPGs that I've played and stuff like that, I love building crit builds, like assassins. That's why I really enjoy using Michelle, even though I haven't built her for crit. Just that I built her that assassin build. So it'll probably have a crit effect, you know? I'm not sure what it could be. I would like piercing maybe as a specialist skill where, like, if you hit a critical attack, it will do line damage. Something like that. So like a 1 character collateral, effectively. But it would be quite a strong one. I don't know how they could do that. Like, it would crit both characters, whereas collaterals don't crit. And then there'd be no AP gain on that crit. So there'll be no downside. Just upside in terms of damage output. And it could bypass tier 3 specials. So really actually pretty decent, but yeah. Still don't know how to get into another region. So does anyone... Yeah, I just showed you. I just showed you. I need advice yet? I just showed you. What if there are no regions available? Contact support. Contact support. If you've got no other regions available, I've got no idea what your issue is. And you can click the support button down here and just contact support. I can do the best I can do, but I've never had that issue. I have seen some people on the forums have that issue in the past. But I have not ever had that issue. What if you... no. By the way, is there any team you built using Camilla as a lead? Nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. Mainly because I lack that one sort of character. I need 6 characters basically to be able to take. Like, I tried it where it was Camilla and no Kate, and I was using Camilla's shield bypass for 1 turn. It was okay. It's just if they have Guardian 2 shields, it completely nullifies it. That's the big issue that I have. What region are you in right now? Might be too new to... Yeah, that's it. If it's a new region, you sometimes cannot move regions. So that is a thing. I hit more than 5 mil, and I'm regretting it going all in, to be honest. Yeah, I saw you went big. I was like, okay, Moon, okay. From the 5-star shop, what is your pick? Probably Abraham. He's a good character for sure. It might be a locked one. But I don't think there are locked outbound ones except if they're new, right? Zeke proc twice, which slowed me down. Nice. I mean, he should have a decent weapon, and he's got some he's got crit on his mods. 6 turns. Just want to see if that guy rushes. Which one was slower? Which one was slower? When will I be able to leave my faction? After the faction event. I'm gonna be honest though, guys. I was expecting Survival Road to be like legendary off the get-go. I was fairly worried. Oh, we can do 2 more stages here. Do 2 more. I'll just check the defense in a second. I wish it gave you like a time as well, not just the turns. Barnwell. Not heard that region. Or Berium. Not heard of those 2 regions. Never come up against them in cross-region war or anything. What regions are you guys in? Might be some regions that I recognize. You let Tobin rush because he's G2 shielded. Ah, right, you're cheating with G2 shield on attack. I understand. Yeah, G2s are mad powerful, man. I find them really annoying on defense teams. I'm caught up with chat now, guys. I'm caught up with chat. I can respond instantaneously. Effingham. I've heard of Effingham. Come up against them a couple of times in CRW. Doherty. I think I've come up against Doherty once or twice. When I was in Henry. That rings a bell. What factions are you in? I'm in a faction called Order 66 on Chambers. Okay, let me check this defense. Yeah. Adrenaline rush is used. 1, 0. Yeah, you've got like a perfect counter team for this as well. I think I maybe need more AP down. Let me just check that team again. That'll probably be more annoying, is more AP down. Because I think I've only got on one character. She's got burn. No AP down. No AP down. Yeah, one character has AP drain. I think I need more AP drain. Just because that can be annoying. See, my burn did more damage nearly than the other characters combined. Biggest issue I always have is basically a disarm, like Bruce. Just be an issue. Because it instantly makes certain characters useless, like Lydia, for instance. Like, she goes from being one of the strongest characters in the game to being one of the most useless characters in the game. She relies on the absolute defense like so much to be good. Let me just take them on a mission. I just want to see what their stats are. So if there's any holes. I didn't really check that. You should always check this if you make a new team. It's an easy way to do things. You take your defense team on a roadmap, and then you can see their stats. So already I've got 3k HP on this guy, and only 2.7k defense. I don't need attack on him, most likely. Her HP's okay, her defense is okay. Defense is low on this dude's. HP's... yeah, I've got to sacrifice something. I've got defense on defense as well, so... I mean, his defense actually seems really low. Considering... he's got a 30% HP weapon. Considering he should be getting HP and defense from leader. Pretty low. Hers is okay, 3.5k, 4k. 3.5k, 4k, it's not too bad. I've never rushed with Tobin. This will be the first time I've used him. Oh, he's got on a roll. Okay, I definitely don't need... I forgot he had on a roll. I definitely don't need I definitely don't need attack on that then. So what does he need more? He needs a bit more defense. And I need a better HP mod, to be honest. 345. The next reset, you can reset your mods next week before CRW. For free. So don't change your mods between now and the end of next week. RJ Thrills, coming into someone's live stream and begging for people to subscribe to your YouTube channel is just a heads up. That's like seen as like a really bad thing to do. And majority of people will never sub to you because of that. If you want me to give you some hints and tips on how to become a better YouTuber and, you know, have success on YouTube, the simplest one is create content on a regular basis. That's pretty much as simple as it gets. The more content you produce, the more YouTube sees that you're creating content, the more they push your content out. That's just how it works. Try and have good audio quality, try and have good video quality, try and produce things that people would want to see, that you would want to watch. Don't produce just random stuff. And try and make it nicely edited as much as you can. Simple as that. And the most important element, especially early on, is get lucky, because you're gonna have to get lucky. It's just the way it goes. I got lucky, some people don't, and unfortunately that's just part of the game. That's part of the game. 14 seconds. When will I be able to leave my faction? At the end of this faction tournament, which is in 1 day and 23 hours and 15 minutes. I didn't know that. Well, it's just generally like content. It's a bad thing to do. Sometimes people do it by mistake, but that one was not a mistake. I've had people come in to my live streams in the past, not on this platform, not on YouTube, but like basically saying, okay guys, I've got to go, I'm off to stream. That's like a low-key come and watch me stream. And some people do that by accident. I've caught myself doing that before, and then I apologized to the streamer afterwards and said just sorry, and they were like, no worries, because everyone's done that when they're a streamer. Oh my god, what is these hits? I forgot this isn't too bad. It's because I've got death down as well. Man, I'm getting smashed there. What the hell? What's a good team to build for 6-star Charlie? He's good on attack, and the defense, I guess he could be useful if you make him defensive. He's more of a support character on defense, though. His damage output is not going to be great because you're going to have to make him defensive, but you can't really rely on Charlie to be the damage dealer. It's good that he can get in 100% heal reduction, though. I mean, look how many characters we haven't had released between the seasons. It's pretty insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But we haven't had a legacy character in this season. That's actually really insane. Except Sawyer right at the end. That's really bad, actually. How many legacies were in the last season? 1, 2, 2. I mean... And then before that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 in the last season. Man, that's actually really bad. It went from 5 in season 3 to 2. Wait, 5 in season 3 to 2 in season 4. No, wait, 5 in season 2 to 2 in season 3 to 1 in season 4 in terms of legacy releases. That is not good. That is not good. That's actually really bad. But there's a lot of offers up. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to actually can. I'm going to can. Okay, I need to replace someone. Replace him with a healer. Take you as well for fun, and replace you actually with a healer. Not just any healer. Oh damn! Misclick. Misclick. Thank you for the suggestions. I'm sorry for asking during the stream. It's all good. It's all good. I've got a self-promotion part of my Discord. If you want to link your YouTube channel, you can do it there. I created that just for people to be able to come in and promote their stuff. Just, you know, YouTube channels, Twitch channels, that sort of stuff only, please. Nothing obviously not what should be posted there. RJ, also DM streamers and ask questions. Most times they want to see new content creators making vids and will give you help where they can. Sometimes. You do it in the right way. 100%. I mean, I don't help people as much as I used to, mainly because I just don't have the time these days. I'm really trying to focus on my own content, but I help people where I can, you know. The odd piece of, the odd nugget here and there. But also, gotta stay ahead of the game. Can't give away all the infos. It's like, hey, can you help me with my YouTube channel? Yeah, mate, I'll help you be my direct competition. Just like, that's sometimes you think about it, it's not a great way of doing things. Let me see. I'm having to build my team for every stage though, which is the thing for sure. Do you know, crazily, Moon, I've defended Alice and Diego teams with that Lydia defense before I had Tobin's weapon upgraded. I don't understand that. That's why I don't understand some people with promo characters just get how they can't be absolutely just wrecking constantly. Wyatt is good or something? No. RDTY, no, he's not good. You've asked like 5 times. He's not good. Unless you really need Ascendables, he's not good. I would say, if you want to say for an Ascendable, the best one to go for is Leon. White is only good as a meat shield in that stage in the game. It's not even great at that, to be honest. Pretty much. He's a waste of tokens to ascend. You know. There are better characters in the 5-star wheel. An extra Shiva. 2 Shivas would be better than a Shiva and a Wyatt, basically. Will I be able to join your faction, and when will I be able to leave my faction? You can leave your faction at the end of the event. I swear, people not listening. In one day, 23 hours, you can leave. If you ask the same questions again, guys, I'm probably going to just time you out for 10 minutes, because you're obviously not wanting the answers. Okay, there we go. And you probably wouldn't be able to join my faction. What would be a good team for Michelle and Leon? Michelle leads and Leon. But you can, other characters like even Charlie in that team would be good for some control. Kate would be good, obviously, to bypass shields. If you've got that team, you probably don't need to have like Sandy. Maybe Connor for defense down. It'll be a little bit slow, and you'd rely heavily on Leon following up on Connor's debuff, but it would still be okay. God, he's all stunned. All stunned. Do you remember Freddy's Ready lockdown? And before you say anything, I'm not him. Yes, I remember him. He made a post recently about like officially quitting RTS. He hasn't played it supposedly for a while, but he's like officially not playing anymore. Like, he just wanted to make a post about it. I commented on his video because, I'll be honest, the reason I started my channel is partially because of seeing his content and seeing that people could create content for this game. And I was like, oh, you know, well, maybe I'll start a YouTube channel. Did a poll for Conrad, and my video blew up. I didn't even promote it. I just put it on YouTube and was just like, okay, see how that does. And within like, I think within 3 or 4 days, it had like 1,500, 2,000 views. For someone who had no videos, I was like, wow, this is insane. And I started just doing 1 video a month for like, I think it was 1 to 3 videos a month for like 6 months. Just doing my end of month polls. It was fun. It was fun. And then I made the mistake of going full time on YouTube videos. Now I'm 24/7 on YouTube. 24/7. It's not a mistake. It is time consuming. It is like, it is hard. People probably think it's easy, but it is really hard. Like, imagine you produce content, it takes you a long time to produce it, and then within 48 hours that video is not being watched anymore. You know, it's just no one's really watching that video. You're constantly having to produce new content. Constantly. It's hard, man. It's difficult. Oops. I think a lot of people think it's really easy. I've seen a lot of people think they could do it and create a video and they don't get instant success and they're not willing to put in the time. Some people are willing to put in the time, and it's going to take time and effort. Effectively a lot of failure in terms of just not getting the sort of success that you think you should be getting. Until one day we get in the grid. That's bonkers, dude. I only have 2 promos in my attack team, and that's my win all team. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't ask me. I mean, 1 promo is always strong. It makes a difference. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, like I don't get it. Like that's excellent as well. Should not be defending that team. And that's a full defender as well. That's full kills. I guess there's no G2 shields, but I think a lot of these are my drop teams. I did drop my team. Oh no, I can't have. Like, sometimes I can just defend, I guess. Sometimes. What I think is sometimes Magna can be hard for some teams. And some of those defenses were with this team. So not even like that team. It was with this team. So I think some of the time the Magna can just proc a little bit and impair resist or impair may not be something that a lot of people have. Oh my god. Okay, let's do that. Awkward. Let's do that. Can I tear her up soon? Okay. I've got some stuff to claim, I think, from the login stash. That's going to be some gear, right? I'm going to be opening all those tokens soon, guys. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. You're probably my favorite Walking Dead RTS streamer. No offense to others. I mean, everyone's someone's favorite. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But I appreciate it. I don't think anyone else will be offended. They've got favorite people they've got people who have them as their favorites. So that's the brilliant thing about content creation. There's so many people, and there's generally someone out there for you if you want to watch someone produce content. I could actually tier for her now. I just got a tripod. I think I got a tripod just before as well. But so I had an idea about Priya. Can be turn 1 commanded to lock 3 tunes in the first 2 turns. That might be perfect CC tune for those turn 1 and 2 defense teams. Yep. I have seen some stuff with Priya. The problem is you're gambling. I mean, it is generally a gamble against these really strong teams where you're putting yourself into this really tight corner of everything has to go your way. The second something doesn't go your way, it'll fall apart. Because, like I said before, there are not a lot of strings to these free-to-play characters. You know, they either do a lot of damage, or they have like a nice active, or they have a decent leader skill. They generally don't do everything. If you want everything, you need to go for them high-end promos. You know, high damage and decap. You know, you've got this guy, high damage and decap, 500%, 25% more damage than Leon in the store, and decap. You can make Leon a bit stronger, combo characters, but also he does 2 random characters, right? To 2 enemies, which is 2 enemies is always stronger than line. But the only downside to 2 enemies is you don't control the second attack and you can hit someone with Guardian 2 shields, so that can be annoying, I guess. That can be annoying. Yes. You legit only need 2 8% weapons also. Yeah, because she's mad fast, right? 45 AR. If you like Star Wars would probably get lots of views too. It's an old game, that's the thing. I'd be way behind. I'd be way behind. Can you give people coins on TWD RTS? No. Cannot. Cannot buy other people coins. Buy yourself coins, or you can earn coins yourself from leveling up and stuff. Peeps think their team is unbeatable and think they can go to Autoland 24/7. Do you have absolute defense on Rick? RTS Rick, Guardian 2, Rick, Michelle, Charlie, and Leon. Good luck. Guardian 2, Rick, Charlie, and Leon. I'd probably take out RTS Rick in that team. Take out RTS Rick. Put Michelle as your leader, and then have Kate. Kate's damage buff will make Leon better instantly, and she makes you bypass shields. So instantly he's like massive. I don't know how she can be, but she's underrated, which is kind of incredible. Execute it. Okay, sorry. Don't get to execute people too often. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do it there either. How good do you think Tough Sherry is? I think she's okay. I think she's okay. I don't think she's like spectacular, unless you have like a really nice setup on defense and you give her a 20% weapon so she goes off really early. She can be annoying to take down just because of the heals and stuff. The overheal is, you know, the bonus HP is really strong. Bonus HP is really strong. Is your accent from England? Correct. I'm born and raised in West London, but I now live in East London. Most people from London would know I've got a West London accent. Or maybe even, I guess England, some people in England can just sort of meld a lot of London accents together. But West London and East London sound very different. Okay, and we're going to count again in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. I'm probably going to aim to try and complete silver or gold. We can get a bunch of bennies and some gold mods. So if I'm close to completing like gold, I will. The rank rewards, if we finish 10th to 4th, we get 3 of these, which isn't too bad. And if we finish 3rd, we get 4. Not much difference. Get that's actually a pretty big difference, but not that big a difference, like 30,000 versus 3,000. They're gonna make that big a difference. How good do you think Tough... Oh yeah, sorry, I read that already. Well, I think of teams that beat me, Zach, Doc, Shield, Sherry. If she hits 2 of those tunes, I can focus in 3rd and deal with the threats before the CC clears. I single pulled Sherry from Survivor Club. Congrats, congrats, that's awesome. Congrats. I would have had Survivor Club for 1 month, but my Amazon gift cards, they don't do Survivor Club on Amazon, which is rough. I single pulled, awesome. I always wanted to live in London. I'm like semi-tempted to move to America, like long term. I never really thought about it properly until recently. In terms of like, everything I do is on American time zones. And I don't know. I know a lot of American people. And there are a lot of events in America. A lot of the developers of video games are in America. I mean, it would just make things a lot easier for me. So I think, guys, if I ever like had big success on YouTube, I'd sit out for like a year and be at a good level, and then I probably would move to America. Just a nice part of America, you know. Somewhere nice. Coastal, but not too coastal. I want to be able to see the sea if I need to. You know, I'm English, so we need to be able to see the sea to a certain extent. But I don't want to be too close to the sea, you know, because I'm afraid of the sea. It's gonna get me in my bed. Go for a look. Yeah, that's the like end plan, you know. It will be a few years if it ever happens, but I think that's the plan. But everything has to line up, you know? Everything has to line up. Let me know once you get here. I'll take you out for some Texas barbecue. Sounds good. Sounds good. I need people to take me out for some nice foods. Give me the heads up on the nice munchy places. Why am I so unlucky? I opened 20 Premier Recruits and only got 4 stars. I play for a month and my team is still S1 though. I would say for 40 pulls, if you're going to do pulls on this wheel, I would say for 40 pulls. I'm just going to pop a can and do 1 energy quickly. The reason I'd say save for 40 pulls is just because you get more pulls for free. That's it. When you do a 40 pull, 7 of those are free. When you do a 10 pull, 1 and a bit of those is free. So it's better to do 40 pulls just to get you save more coins. Then like, if you do 1 pulls compared to doing 1 pulls, basically. Oh, I should have done my rushes there. I was not concentrating. I was like, did they disarm them? Yes, apparently. Oh, I'm going to be able to execute him. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it's the other ones. My bad. Okay, that was my bad. Ignore that. Ignore that. Are there states in London? No, there's London is broken down into what is called boroughs, which I guess you have in America, which would be like towns, I guess. London is a state, effectively. So whatever you have in America within a state is what is in London. I think you have boroughs in America, actually. In the UK, we call them councils as well. We have like... I was born and raised in Hammersmith and Fulham. And the most famous person, I think, to come out of Hammersmith and Fulham, at least someone who you guys might know, is called Tom Hardy. I think he was born in Hammersmith and Fulham. I was actually born in Westminster. I was born at St Thomas's Hospital, right directly across from the Houses of Parliament, but that was just the hospital I was born in. But I lived in Hammersmith and Fulham. We are going to try and get to America and Canada when I'm better. Mate, Cygnus, goals, mate. Goals are good. They're always good to have something in your vision that you want to achieve. Trust me. Helped me with my weight loss. Just having, I've got a goal for myself. It's always good, man. It's always good. Dreams are good. I know some people don't think it is, but dreams are good. Never stop dreaming, guys. But always keep working towards that dream. Don't think it's just gonna happen like that. Gotta work. Okay, next up. More crits. Okay, well, I was gonna check something. Oh, we're gonna check the promo wheel. Okay, yeah. So the promo wheel, you can see 1 pull costs 250. So when you do a 10 pull, normally if you did 10 singles, it would be 2,500, but you get 1 for free. And then 40 would normally cost 10,000. I want to say 10,000, but now you're getting it for 8,200. So you're getting 7 for free. You know, I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you get an extra 50 coins. So if you want to do promo pulls, the best way to do it long term is definitely 40 pulls, but it doesn't guarantee anything. You can still get all 4 stars, but you're going to get the most amount of pulls for your coins. The best Premier recruits to pull for are generally attacking characters because they have the best longevity, where you can use the same attacking characters for a very long time, whereas defense teams change a lot. The meta on defense teams changes. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. The meta on defense teams changes a lot. And also the best way to pull is on 2 times chances. Like right now it's on 2 times chances. I would not say this character is a good character to pull for necessarily, but he has got 2 times chances to pull, which means you've got 0.4% plus 0.8% rather than 0.2 plus 0.4. So you have over 1% chance of getting him. And I would say probably pull for Generation 2 characters And probably pull for characters that will open up the rest of your roster, not just like that one individual powerful character, unless you really only need that one individual powerful character. So someone like a leader who has a good rush, like Alice is a good one, Diego's a good one. Those characters are great to pull for. Just my 2 cents anyway. Unless you've already got massive rosters, those characters are going to be the most useful for you to pull for. If you ever come to America, we should meet up so you can give me advice on my channel. Look, I mean, I'm happy to give advice on my Discord. If you have any questions, just ask on my Discords. There's a chit chat section. Just ask in the chit chat section. Okay. What SR? What SR? Okay, I think after I do this energy, I'll see how far in I am. I want to say I'm like 20 stages in. These shouldn't reflect too bad, although they don't have much. Do I risk it? I don't really want to risk it, to be honest. Don't want to risk it. What's up, Daniel? What's up? Welcome back. How was your weekend, Daniel? How good is Yellow Shiva nowadays? I think she's still quite fun. She can be quite like a niche pick for a certain team build, but... Wait, what? Wait a sec. I'm just rewatching my stream a sec. Did he damage Michelle through Guardian 2 shield? Oh no, she's not damaged. I don't know what I saw then. I saw something. I thought Michelle took damage. That was weird. Let me just defend. I just want to see what happens. No, this is risky because if it is bugged, she's gonna die probably. Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I saw. I must have saw something and it didn't actually happen. Pretty decent weekend. Yeah, nice and chill. I really like the sort of weekend or week off of events. Having that once in a while is nice. Especially after all those wars. It was nice. But, yeah. Nice to focus on making some videos and just chilling out. Chilling out. I have a 5-star ascendable Victor, green 5-star Mirabelle, red 5-star Tara, yellow blue Mark, and maxed out Rick 3-star. Just keep grinding, man. Just keep grinding. I would say, let me see, Victor, Mirabelle, Tara. I would say this Leon will be useful for you. Your first decapitate will be good. So if you can get your hands on him, it will be hard because he costs quite a lot. Oh, he's hitting hard. But if you can get your hands on it, it will cost a lot. War tokens will be this upcoming weekend. You're going to be able to get a pull with this war. There is a compilation video that's going to be made of this wheel. So if any of you guys do get pulls, you can feature on the community pulls channel. I've had quite a few submissions already. I'm due to make a video from the last wheel. Bit slow on it. I do apologise, but it should be up hopefully. I want to say this week, before the weekend or at the weekend. I got Cal a few minutes before the end of season 4 based on your video about season 5 League Store. Figured Wyatt or Cal. Yeah, 100%. And Cal is definitely better than Wyatt. Cal is actually good, like in comparison to Wyatt, in that he can be used on those really quick defense teams with 8% weapons, whereas Wyatt just doesn't have any usability, unfortunately. So that's really weird. Got 70 last war. Nice. If you want to record it and upload it to the link in my my Discords, you'll be in that compilation video straight away, man. Straight away. Anyone who has ever submitted the stuff for those videos. Thank you so much as well. Thank you so much. It's good fun. I really like that channel because it's like just extra. You know, it's just fun to see other stuff. I could have put it on this channel as well, but I wanted it to be standalone. You know, more of a community thing. 50 plus watching, like the stream. Yeah, if you haven't liked the stream, please hit the like button. It does support the stream for free. It's free. Thank you very much to anyone who has already hit the like button. I know I do get a lot of viewers. I have seen my analytics and I get a lot of viewers on my live streams who haven't got a YouTube account. Which is fine, which is absolutely fine. If you ever feel like making a YouTube account, you can hit that subscribe button or you can hit the like button on videos. Support my YouTube channel for free. It does help a lot. Basically, you guys are it. Everyone who supports me with the subscribes and likes, appreciate it dearly. And some of the videos I do, some of them get so much response. It's great to see. And I also look at that and I see like, oh, everyone likes this video. I'll make more content like this, you know? I do look at that quite a lot. So like I look at my like build videos for like Michelle and I'm like, okay, people do like this. I'll keep this going every couple of months. That's good. What about the last War Token World? Yeah, that one's due to come out. Like I said, I've been a little bit lazy on that one. I do apologize. Okay, I'm on stage 28 and it is slow. It's going to be slow. It's going to be really slow going. Maybe I'll finish silver in natural. I'm not sure. I have to calculate like natural stages. Need to take these crits eventually. Okay, I'm going to switch to my other region. Yeah, I've got some login stash stuff to claim. So Jesse and Harlan are the required tunes for the next dual spec. What do you think of the tenacity evasion combo for dual spec? I think Roxy is interesting. From what I've seen of some of the leaks, they're unfounded leaks at the moment. Like, that's why I haven't made a video on her, because there are certain leaks that I take a bit more seriously. There are certain leaks that I don't take as seriously. So I'm gonna wait a little bit on the info on her. But that seems to be the only part that seems to be 100% accurate is tenacity and evasion combo. I think it'll be annoying. You know, evasion is pretty strong. Tenacity has been changed. I'm not really sure how well the change will be. I guess it just kind of combats bleed and burn. But I don't think it's super powerful, the tenacity part. So I don't think it's, obviously it's not a very good combination, but it isn't too bad because evasion's pretty decent. Where I think it'll be really good is Walker Hordes. I think that combination is going to be really good in Walker Hordes. And she could potentially be really good. She's got an 85 AR rush with stunning 2 people for 3 turns, I think it was. Or 3 people for 2 turns. But it's really slow. It's 85 AR. But I think in Walker Horde she could be good. Obviously there's no stun resist in Walker Horde, so that's pretty strong. If it had a heal on it, I think she could have been a better all-round geared character. But she's not 100% like properly leaked yet. She could be changed. But it sounds interesting. In this region I've got Jessie. In my other region I've got Harlan. I'm going to be ascending for Jessie quite a bit because she is an ascension. Trying to get her for free without having to use my tokens on that wheel would be nice. What do you guys think about the potential of tenacity plus evasion? This one starts at S4 plus. You mean the SR? Yeah, it is pretty difficult. We were talking about it earlier. Is there a difficulty anywhere? Does it say? We were talking about it earlier. I think this is a crit stage. In terms of like, it could have been have a little bit of a better entry, I think. Okay, I'm only taking 3 crit weapons. Why did I go 3? Okay, I still need to build some more. Does it say difficulty? Doesn't say difficulty. And they've got a lot of attack. If this character gets close to me, it will one-shot me. But obviously, because it's a walker, I can one-shot it as well. I've got both of them, so long as I can get the kites from this FA event, I might ascend and max them. I think even though Roxy may not even be like super spectacular, it's always good. It's always cool to just have a character that's more unique, you know? I think as long as they don't give her a total duff rush, she could be 100% worth it. Yeah. She's got an 85 AR rush from what I've seen so far. But like I said, they're kind of unfounded leaks at the moment. Who else has got this guy? But I think the specialist is probably safe to say it's going to be that specialist. The evasion part of it is the most important part, just because evasion really counts as 5 stars. And it is nice. It reduces the incoming damage quite nicely. How many likes have we got on the stream? Let me bring it up. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. I did only mean to stream for an hour, but it's still light outside, so I want to go for a walk. That's why I need to go for a walk. Really count as 5 stars. There's some guy speaking. It's me. How many likes have we got? We've got 33. Thank you so much. We normally get around 35 to 40 on the live streams. I think one live stream we did try and go all out, and we got like 75. That was insane. I never ask for likes and stuff, but I know some people just forget. So maybe I should start doing that a little bit more. I see other YouTubers do it all the time. Can we get to 2,000 likes, guys? Obviously, mine wouldn't be that high, but I see that a lot. I've not really got into that sort of mentality yet. Maybe I should. You, and you. You and you. The governor, yes. I love this pistol. Oh damn. Forgot these guys. Do you think collateral makes those things happen? It worked. Like the parting shot still happens with collateral. Okay, it's not too bad. What do you think I should get from leagues? I have 12k tokens. Post your roster on my Discord. If you haven't got a lot of characters, or like how many decapitates have you got? Leon isn't as bad as people think he's going to be. I think he's actually going to be fairly decent. He's not going to be a proper game changer. You can't build your team around him, but he can still be useful. If you've got other characters that can utilize, you know, if he can utilize their leader skills and stuff, it's not going to be too bad. Yeah. Okay, let's take a healer instead of you. Just because. Why are you doing this? Still using some of my old cookies. Okay, it's fine. I think as long as I used my only dev as fodder with my last batch of ascends because I don't need or want him as a 6-star. I'm regaining it because potentially I might need him for dual spec eventually. Legit. Yeah, I mean, what is he? Indom. I mean, I don't think they'll give out an indomitable dual spec. That would be too strong for a free to play. So it might be part of a promo. I think they should do a red flags dual spec that is more free to play characters. You know? Effectively, that's what this Roxy's going to be, but it should just use things that we can already get a hold of. Uh, 35. 35 what? 35. What am I reading? Okay, let me just... These rushes off. I always forget to rush these guys, and he's got impair on defense. Like, I've already got someone impaired, I think. No, I'm good. Let's build up the rushes again. Okay, cool. I had used Harlon also and was in the shower when I had the realization that I couldn't check immediately. So you did use him? Or you've got a second one, you mean? God. Wait, who's that? That's not the right Rick. That's not the right Rick. That would have got me killed. That would have got me killed. No, I don't think it would have been that bad, but it was not the right Rick. What's the end stage? It's just walkers. Okay. Is it? Where's my other quick guns? Why are they down here? Why are they all the way down here? Is it reflect? No, okay. I believe you are the only one to ever think about Harlan in the shower. Yeah, it's funny. Like me and a couple of friends that I've known for a very long time thought about, like, is there anything that you've been good at that no one, like, you are the best at ever or done first? Probably not, right? Probably not. It's very hard. Like I think we all thought of like one thing that we're probably like in the top 0.1% in the world at, like individually. It's very hard to think of things. So Moon's probably the first person to ever think of Harlan in the shower. You're right. Unless there's like some guy or gal out there who has a boyfriend called Harlan, then, well, well then. But this particular Harlan, this particular one, finished that shower more quickly than I had since high school. Do you think the range team builder is still coming? No idea. They haven't clarified whether it is or isn't. I think potentially the melee one didn't work the way they intended in terms of being able to do 5 pulls and being able to get that much gear, so they might not bring out the next one just because it was... I think they just didn't realize that you could do that. They didn't calculate it properly. I think that was the best way to do it. So who knows? And there'll be a lot of backlash if they changed it. But hopefully they bring it out. I am out of coins at the moment, so it'll be a problem for me, but hopefully they bring it out. Do you see that team I put in that mission, guys? Did you see it? It was a lovely team. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll put that team in. This team here. Omid, Clem, Lee, Kenny, and Krista. The team. The team. It's all season 1 as well. He was one of the first 6 stars I pulled and was like, am I missing something? He is legit terrible. He had like a really unique use with a shield where he could just buff a shield massively, but yeah, bro, really bad. Really bad. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay. Crit team, crit team, crit team, crit team, crit team, crit team, crit team. Here's 1,000% terrible, 100%, 1,100%. Where are the leaks of Roxy? They were on the forums, but like I said, it might not be accurate. What is the specific of that Nightmare Road? It's just instantly a little bit more harder. Like, this is bronze. There's 50 stages per like 50 levels per stage. This is bronze, and the attack of these characters is, you know, well, actually it's not too bad. These aren't bosses though. The bosses have 10,000 attack. Oh wait, no, this isn't Survival Road. I was just like, they're actually pretty easy. This isn't Survival Road, never mind. But they have like 10,000 attack, really high stats instantly. So you're having to gear like the right weapons from the get-go. Is the first place prize 25 faction assault tickets per person or per faction? Per person. All of that's per person. Everyone in the faction will get that many crates, that many faction assault tickets. So if you're first, I think it's 600,000 that your faction will get, which is a lot. That's enough to run tier 6 faction assault twice. I like Lopez better than Rick for the red crit. Yeah, true, but I don't think it doesn't matter too much. I don't think I've got into the mindset of getting Lopez. I know he's got 36 crit. Those messages were supposed to be one. I thought I had used Dev and Holland, but it was only Dev. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I sent in a message because I don't know your Discord group. It's in the description of my videos. Every video description has a link to my Discord, and a link to my Facebook, a link to my Twitch, a link to my Twitter, and also a link to my Mixer. I do still plan to do something on Mixer because they have a really nice feature for doing Q&As. Not Q&As, but doing trivia. They have a really nice trivia function on there, and I might do a trivia stream like once a month on there. We already have 2 million tickets. Yeah, my factions have a lot of tickets saved up. Okay, here you go, guys. That's the link to my Discords. Now there's sections specifically for RTS. If you want to ask questions in there, if you want to post your teams just to get team build ideas, you can do it. Just make sure you check the pinned messages if there are any. In the team build section there is one just on how to present your team, just so it's very easy for people to see. If you just post screenshots of your roster, it's really hard to see what characters you've got because it just changes trait all the time, and people, like especially me, if you've got like 30 characters, it's really hard to see what's going on. The question is, if they drop the ranged version of build your team right this second, would you spend on coins and look at it as a gear offer? I don't buy gear offers. I'd be disappointed in myself. I'm kind of feeling let down at the moment, the way the game is at the moment, just based on the fact that I can't get free coins from videos. Like, I play some other games, and I have checked out some other games that have Tapjoy, and they don't have any issues with Tapjoy in Europe. So it is 100% a Walking Dead issue, not a issue with Tapjoy. I mean, it probably is an issue with Tapjoy, but you have to do something within your game to fix it, and Walking Dead have not done that yet. Do you think there's going to be more / better ascendable in the trial by fire wheel, or is it only going to be the ones listed? It said, let me see the wording. The wording might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it said such as. So the wording says, fire token will include characters like Alert Beta, Alert Harlan, Tough Jesse, Fast Yvette, Strong Rick, Fast Negan, and will require 1,000 fire tokens per pull. But it says like them. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. I mean, Fast Negan is not good. Alert Harlan and Tough Jesse are not good, but they're only good for the fact that they must have other stuff in there. There must be gear in there. There's going to be gear as well in there. It's not going to just be characters. There's no way it can cost 1,000 tokens and we get 1,700 per tier 6 and it's just characters. There's going to be other stuff in there. There's going to be gear, there's going to be tokens, there's going to be maybe like 2-star trainers and stuff. That I can almost guarantee without even seeing it. Because there's no way we're going to be able to do almost 2 pulls on a guaranteed 5-star ascendable wheel, regardless of how powerful or not that 5-star ascendable is. We're up to 38 likes. Nice. 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 Because Alert Beta is the only non-Doth tune, yeah. I mean, Strong Rick is okay. I think Strong Rick should have been in this season's leagues. It would have been nicer if he was in this leagues than Wyatt. Just in terms of being a fun character. Not everyone has a lacerator. It wouldn't have been game changing, but it would have been fun. And it would have been something a lot of people don't have. And I don't think they can really gain money off of Generation 1 Lacerators anymore, so it would have been absolutely fine to put him in. I've got him on both my regions, so I don't need him. So it wouldn't have been any good for me, but I think it would have been nice for other people. Okay. Risky business. Risky business. I think I could get actually dominated here. I'm gonna just get the bonus HP going. Need to be careful with this. See if I get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, the tunes listed weren't the best, lol. I was very disappointed with the list. Yeah, the Jesse and the Harlan is more for the collection. And uh-oh. I'm actually gonna get wrecked, I think. Man, I needed that. Man, I needed that big hit. I could still get hurt though. Oh, nice, Rick. Nice. Come on! Taking a 5-star in on this was not a good idea. I could have destroyed him. I could have destroyed him. Okay. Okay, we're done. We're done. The stream earlier today. Yes, I did it at the beginning of this event when it started, which was an hour and a half ago. I'm actually going to be ending my stream right now because it is only just a little bit light outside. I want to go for a walk around the park before it gets dark. And then I'm going to go for my dinner. So I'm actually going to leave my stream here, guys. It's only going to be a short stream. I wasn't lying this time. Generally, I say it's a short stream and it's still 3.5 hours somehow. I'm going to be on Discord later. I will check the messages and stuff on Discord. I do get PM sometimes, guys, but I would appreciate it if you didn't PM me too much and put stuff on my Discord so that other people can see and other people can, you know, talk about it too. That's okay. When someone PMs me, I generally just tell them that anyway. I haven't blocked my PMs because sometimes it can be useful for people to PM me about important stuff, but team building is not important enough for a PM. But I'll just check the last questions. What does it say? Yeah, but saying he's just a good bit of fun is the same as saying he's a duff. Look at Brian. Having 3 of him would be good, but bit of fun, but it was 100% considered the... Yeah, I mean, like, but compare Wyatt to Rick. I mean, you're more... If you haven't got either of those characters, which one are you more likely to pick up? You know? You're definitely going to pick up Rick. I think someone said on the forums, a thing that they should have done was, instead of remove an exclusive character and that's it, they should have removed an exclusive character and had another returning ascendable. So two returning ascendables per season and just one exclusive. Would be absolutely fine, I think. Personally, that would be absolutely fine. But yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. What's this last one? Thanks for answering. What do you think about fixing revive skills and active? For example, turn off AR to 0 or get weakness. Will it destroy the balance? At the moment, there is no balance. It's very much just everything is revolves around revive. So I don't know. There needs to maybe be a tweak. I think characters should only be able to get revived a certain amount of times, like twice. You know, if you kill a character twice, that should be like I don't know, maybe not twice, maybe 3 times. So if you kill a character once with a decapitate, that's instant. If you kill a character 3 times, they should not be able to be revived. 100%, they should be dead. So like, there could be like a 1 out of 3 marker on their head or something. You know, and then it gets to the second one, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3. So that would debuff revive. You could make it so revive characters can't have a turn. I said one that would be good was when someone gets revived, they automatically defend. So they can't have a turn, but they get a defense bonus. You could have it that their AR gets reduced, either down to 0 or to a certain point. You could have it that they just can't have a turn at all, and that's it. They just sit in there. But I think there needs to be some tweaks. I think the easiest one to do that wouldn't be too bad would be limit the amount of times people can be revived. That would be a better way to go, in my opinion. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go for that walk. I hope you all have a good Monday. And I will see you for my stream on Thursday. I'll be chilling out in Mama Deadhead stream on Wednesday. And I'll be on GBZ on Friday as well. I always chill out in stream. Sometimes just sitting there lurking around doing some work on Photoshop and stuff. But I'm always there. But that's the end of my stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have fun with the SR. I'll be on Discord later if you have any questions or anything that you just want to talk about RTS related. But that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. And have a good evening, guys. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.